All right, welcome to episode 5 of For Real, a journey toward authenticity. Today, I want to talk some more about relationships. And I want to talk about an aspect of this overarching theme that we have going on here of authenticity and expressing one's true self as it relates to the relationships in our lives. We've all heard that saying, it's better to give than to receive. And I believe that's true. And it's true in a number of ways. Of course, the most obvious is that it is more virtuous to give to others than it is to receive. Those of us who are generous with our time and attention and money or what have you are highly regarded in society. We enjoy a good reputation when we're more giving and generous within our community, our circle of friends, and within our own family. And there are many benefits to that, of course. It feels good to have a good reputation, to be known as a kind and generous person. And it inspires kindness and generosity in others. So society as a whole benefits from it. But that in itself is not enough, I believe, in the context of what we're talking about in this podcast, of living a authentic and, satisfying, fulfilling life. For that, I believe that the focus should be on those acts of kindness and generosity and the like, to be a means of self-expression, a means of expressing those unique qualities that only you have to offer, and that the satisfaction come from that expression rather than the reputation or the ego boost that comes with that reputation. I've been an artist for most of my adult life, photography and videography, graphic design, things like that. And in those artistic pursuits, that's one of the most valuable lessons that I've learned is that the creative process is the point. And that's something that every artist, it's a discipline that you have to learn, is that constantly trying to maintain a detachment from others' opinions and approval or disapproval of your art. That the creative process is the point. Expressing yourself in that way is what brings the true satisfaction, not a good reputation of being talented and marvelous and all those wonderful accolades. Those are great, but it can't be the point. It can't be the reason that you create. And the same is true of relationships. What you came here to express. The love and kindness and generosity that you came to express to the world, to your mate, to your siblings, all the relationships in your life, you're at work. What you came here to express is who you are, and it is your value, I believe. And it's much more satisfying when you feel like you are expressing who you truly are and what you came here to express. That's what I'm getting at. I spoke last time about the wonderful relationship between my wife and I, and how we each derive such satisfaction and true fulfillment from what we give toward each other. The expression of love outward toward each other is what deeply satisfies us, more so than what we receive in return. It's not done keeping score. And that, we feel, is part of the secret to our success. By the time I met my wife, each of us had already been in previous relationships and had learned a lot about ourselves. So by that point, I knew I had a lot of love and attention and affection and generosity to offer someone, to express towards someone. And she revealed herself to be the perfect person for me to express myself to in that way. And the rest is history. Of course. Awesome history. But as we all know, that's not always the case, you know? It doesn't always come back to us. It's not always reciprocated or appreciated or even acknowledged. And maybe we'll talk about that sometime soon. But yeah, that's why, and that's kind of the point today that I wanted to make. The expressing yourself, giving of yourself needs to in itself be its own reward, because external rewards don't always exist. And not everybody receiving your love and kindness and attention, not everybody's at the point in their journey where they understand and appreciate what it is that you have to offer. And that's okay, because as long as we look within ourselves and become self-aware and become aware of our worth and express what we're here to express, it carries its own reward, for sure. The true reward comes from within. It really does. And that's it for today. That's it. Go on, get out of here. I know you got stuff to do. So do I. All right. Thanks for listening. Till next time. See ya.